What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Spirit Baby Kale. We back with another timeless message. Today's timeless message is for my Divine Masculine Collective. So if you resonate with the Divine Masculine Collective, you resonate with the Divine Masculine. 9 times out of 10, this reading is probably meant for you. So take resonate, leave the rest out. Everything's for the highest good and harmony, no deception, no trickery. Let's dive right into it. It's not strictly for the Divine Masculine. If you're a Divine Feminine watching, you can watch for your Divine Masculine. However that go, you know what I'm saying? Because in my personal honest opinion, I feel like, all these energies are embodiments of us. So, you can look at it for yourself. But I also believe in, you having a counterpart and her being a Divine Feminine and you being a Divine Masculine. So, yeah. We passed it. Let's dive right into it to see what message today we get for the Divine Masculine. Like this incense, pray. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit Guides and all divine beings for coming through today. Please, Archangel Michael, protect us and shield us from any negative energies, interference, or anything else that might be trying to negatively affect us. Please come in and remove all hisses, curses, spells, and any other negatively affecting constructs, contracts, vows, oaths, agreements, or anything else that might be negatively affecting us. Please bring us healing, blessings, and guidance for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Please bring healing to the Divine Masculine Collective and give us messages for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Let's dive right into it. I'm going to start off with the archetype deck. My archetype deck. I love this deck. Can't wait to get to the rest of the cards. So let's dive into it and see what energies the Divine Masculine is embodying at this time. What energies are we in and what messages the universe has to say to us. So let's dive right into it. On the song, I guess. Nobody by Keith Sweat. That's the channel song. Your Divine Masculine is telling you at this time. I heavily feel that. It's telling you at this time. No matter how many of these sucker jokers you go through, you'll never find nobody like me. They ain't gonna be able to love you like me. They ain't gonna be able to touch you like me. Ooh, I like that, my boy. I feel that. So, yeah. Coming through letting you know, Divine Feminine, if you watching, it ain't gonna be nobody that gonna love you like your Divine Masculine. So you might wear 303 on the clock, as I said, sit back and be patient on this young man. You feel me? It ain't be patient like get nobody the whole world, but when you willing and ready for what's meant for you, I'm pretty sure you're able to be patient so that universe can align your person. It ain't got to be a specific person, your person, to get on the frequency of you. Take them through hell to get them to heaven. 33 on the clock as I say that. 333 on the clock as I say that. So yeah, be patient with your Divine Masculine. Also be open, be vulnerable. That's heavily coming through is vulnerability. Divine Masculine, be vulnerable. But also Divine Feminine, you have to be vulnerable also, because as a Divine Masculine, I understand that we are the protectors, we are the, the upholders, all this, all that. But at the same token, like I was saying when I first began, we all embody the same energies. 4 on the clock as I say that. So get that man some rest. Let him rest. Divine Masculine, make sure you resting and tapping into your feminine energy also. Tap into your feminine energy so you can learn to rest. And Divine Feminine be open to him while he's resting, because once he gets that rest and you come back into his Divine Masculine energy, it's going to be way better for you. You'll be able to rest times 10. Ooh, Divine Masculine. Guess what came out? This is a powerful reading. That's why I never did these type of readings, but this one finna be it. This finna make me be like, all right, I'm finna start doing these. Divine Masculine, 444 on the clock, as I say, the Divine Masculine Collective, the Siren, ooh, the Mystic. Okay, beautiful cards. I'm gonna just go and pull out all the cards so we can dive into it. Do we need more cat in this? Yes, we do. Why wouldn't my Kelly be in this? She the divine feminine, ain't it? You Lord Shiva, don't you? Don't you embody Lord Shiva energy, Kel? Yes, I do. Okay. Well, your wife need to be heard. I'm so weak. I'm just talking to myself, y'all. Feeling the energy. Whew. My body just tried to slip into a little sadness. I had to catch myself real quick. Like, but what you said about nothing? We just gonna pull 2 from these. So trust divine masculine. At this time, please trust. Ooh. The universe is heavily cleansing you from obstacles at this time, divine masculine, all past hurts, so you don't come to your divine feminine or your soul partner, this partnership with any baggage, with any unnecessary dirty energy. I ain't mean to call it dirty, but you know, the tainted energy. You don't deserve to bring it with you. You don't deserve it, and your divine feminine don't deserve it. So universe heavily putting you through a major cleansing at this time when it comes to your soul. I'm just saying stuff. I ain't just saying stuff, but yeah, I ain't even started reading yet. I'm just, you know, touching on stuff. But let's dive into the let's go and start diving into the wild unknown archetypes. The first card we had was nobody. Why this song keep coming here? You like me, my baby. Okay. First card we had was the kiss. And my dog in the back. Running around in her cage. The kiss. The kiss. The touch. The chemistry. The sex. I ain't say it. Before a first kiss, the air is electrified. Each breath is alive with possibility and magic. What will their lips be like? Their tongue? Do they want me in return? So you might be feeling like this, divine masculine, or the divine feminine feeling like this. The archetype of energy of the kiss is a heightened sensation of merging with other, of letting in what was moments ago separate. 2 become 1. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. So be open to acceptance, be open to union. Union can happen at any time. Divine masculine, divine feminine, it can happen at any time. But you got to drop all the limitations, the filters, and everything. You got to let go of the density to actually flow into this type of love. 2 become 1. It is risky but beautiful business. These moments forever change us as we move past the solitary self toward union and acceptance. This card suggests true intimacy is around the corner, which requires bravery and surrender. When the kiss takes a non-human form, it may be experienced as touching the sacred, hearing a whisper, or being graced by a divine being. So it's a spirit guide, my Kelly. Not only her, but I'm just giving an example. My Kelly is an example of these divine beings that are unseen, you know, that can come in their feminine form and give you some love. You will recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and awakening of the heart. So this brings sensual expressiveness, merging and inviting. You're currently merging with your soul partner. This union is coming in for you, or that's already here, divine masculine. So yeah, be open, surrender, go with the flow. Let the universe shed you of the past and bring you into the future. 9:06 on the clock, as I said, breaking obstacles. Write down the story of your first kiss. What was changed in that moment? Intimacy is multi-layered and requires our reflection. Revisit what you consider to be sensual, taboo, acceptable, or shameful. So tapping into your sensuality, once again, has been coming up heavily, like tapping into your sensuality, accepting your sensuality for what it is, just fully accepting it and then flowing. But your intimacy is coming in. It's coming in. But are you willing to accept it? You get what I'm saying? Like, you're going to be trying to perfect this first meeting or first kiss, or you just going to be trying to perfect this union, but you just gotta surrender and go with the flow, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna be feeling the same way that you feel about them. You ain't gotta worry, my bro, at all. I understand it. Best believe I ain't got that much confidence myself, but I'm gaining it and I'm working on it. But yeah, I most definitely understand. That's why I'm very shy, because it's like, shit, I'm scared of rejecting all that. I'm not scared of being rejected or nothing, but I'm just giving examples of why we won't fully surrender as a man. You know, you scared of rejection. You know, you don't want to be turned down. It's all types of things. And it's understandable, because, like, that ain't a good feeling, especially when you doing it from a loving position as a man. Like, you giving your all. So I understand, but you got to be able to take them punches and roll with them, because what's not meant for you ain't gonna stay. You know what I'm saying? Every loss ain't a loss. Some of them losses be alignment for the next person to be even better. So, you know, don't look at the past and how, you know, it played out. Be open. The next card we got is the King, Divine Masculine. So I know I'm talking to my Divine Masculine. 11 on the clock as I say that. What the fuck? The King. That's that rooted energy. The ruler, the commander, the emperor. If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of... If our lives are imagined as a kingdom containing the entire spectrum of human experience, the king presides over it all. Through the lens of the king, we assess this. Oh my God, so much energy. Through the lens of the king, we assess the state of our land, make decisions, and rule accordingly. Therefore, the king must be thoroughly and regularly vetted so as to avoid corruption. Recognize the dual nature of the king. He is either seated in benevolence and strength, guiding you towards peace, or he is oppressing the weak out of a need to control. So keeping the balance, Divine Masculine. Don't be a tyrant. Don't be toxic. 222 on the clock, as I said. Use your power for good. Don't be over here trying to be like Zeus. And I ain't mean to bring no names in this. I respect all deities, but don't be around here trying to be how they talk about Zeus, where he just trying to be the ultimate ruler over everybody. And he know he the king, but with great power comes great responsibility. Don't... Okay, the song that's coming to my head, what that is, Liberation by Outkast. When the Big Boy came in at the end, he just totally wrecked on all toxic masculinity. He was wrecking on every nigga that swear they was about it, and you really not, because you have to put other people upon you to make you feel better. You're not a king. You just a peasant as much as the person you trying to put down, and they got more power than you, because obviously if you feel like you need to beat this person down to get to a higher state, they are higher than you anyway. Thank king. So don't be wicked, don't be devilish, don't be toxic, you know. Roll with the punches, lead with peace and benevolence. You ain't gotta... You have no control, so that gives you the most control, because you know you have no control. So don't... 333 on the clock, as I say that. Don't go around think you got all the control and power in the world, which it really means you have none, because you don't know your true power. Oh, I knew that was finna go out. It went dead, y'all. It's dead, y'all. But I still got my outside light. Okay. So knowing how to work with your power, King, Divine Masculine, work with your power. You don't have to conquer people to feel like you better. There is not much middle ground. Some think of the king as the ultimate expression of the ego, yet the great kings of mythology and history serve from a egoless place. Pay attention. They take their throne with grace and humility, knowing the divine uses them as a channel to heal deep and long-standing discrepancies in the kingdom. So your power comes from the divine, not you. Your ego ain't got shit. It's weak. It's gonna make you think it's strong. Whole time it can't do shit. And whole time God the only one that can do something. So benevolence, standing in your benevolent energy, divine leadership as the Divine Masculine, stepping into the divine leadership, stepping into service and nobility. As a Divine Masculine, stepping forward with grace and humility. You don't need Control, no. What's going to flow to you, going to flow to you. And what's leaving you is a blessing. I know from experience. I'm looking like this because I know. Just wait and be patient. Be patient with me because I don't know what the universe is going to bring me because I'm not in control, but the universe is, and that gives me more control. I don't know what the universe is going to bring me when it comes to love and stuff like that, but I ain't finna try to control the situation. I'm not finna go back to the past because I can't be patient enough for what's coming forward to me. That thing might be dead in my face and I don't know it. So I'm going to be humble and graceful. The king is necessary. He is a bridge between the eternal and the day-to-day. It is also said that it is necessary for the king to die. This is a death of the ego. So king, you gotta kill that ego. You're not who you think you is. Once the king's relationship to divinity is broken or challenged, he often acts from a place of fear, scrambling to uphold his image and power. No more needs to be said. The next card, though, the next card is pretty wild. We got the siren. So this could be the divine feminine's energy, or this could also be your feminine energy, divine masculine, because this is divine masculine, reading. So you could have a little siren energy. You could be a merman, like your boy Spirit Baby Kill. You could be a merman, though. The siren. They love to talk about mermaids, but they ain't gonna tell you about a merman. Look good, you know what I'm saying? Look good, persuasive, tempting. How you feel, man? They ain't gonna tell you about them. They ain't gonna tell you about them. Okay, the siren, the temptress, the seducer, and the femme fatal. The siren calls, and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. So this might be the divine feminine. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calls to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters. So it ain't about the person calling you. It's about the journey, like the healing you're gonna go through as you meet this person, the things you figure out, the deaths and rebirths, the alignments and the ascension. And the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, down, down to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless, like Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of the ship. So I can understand this. Ariel, it coming up in my head. The Little Mermaid. I made a song called Little Mermaid. That's why I was making all this that music. Talking about the Little Mermaid under the sea. 808 on the clock as I say this. Oh my God, the Little Mermaid under the sea. Yeah. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless, like Odysseus, we find our hands tied to the mast of the ship. So these niggas had to tie their hands to this ship because they just couldn't resist the call of this mermaid. Understandable. It's likely, though, that falling for her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. So sometimes falling in love is the only way to get through it. Ooh, guess what they say? Awakened sensuality, absorption, and arousal. So tapping into your sensuality once again, and it's starting to rain. Tapping into your sensuality once again with this siren energy. Like I said, you could resonate with the sirens. Embodying the siren archetypes require that we explore things that are taboo. What did the first card say? The siren laughs at conventions and constraints. She eats rules. She don't go by the rules. Other iterations of the siren archetype include the nymph, the mermaid, and the fairy. They often come in sets of 3 as a trinity of temptation. So, and tapping into that sensuality again as the king, tapping into your sensuality. You embody both halves. Don't repress your feminine side because you think you such a man. You got both sides. But it's keeping the balance and knowing what gender you embody at this time, but also working with both energies. Final card is the Mystic. I be taking long breaks. I'm sorry I be taking them breaks like that. I just be letting the energy flow. The Mystic is the final card. I like that siren card. That made me cry. Made me think about the Little Mermaid. The Mystic. The Seeker, the Light Worker, and the Dreamer. So Divine Masculine, this is you. You are the Light Worker. You are the Seeker. You are the Dreamer. The Mystic is often misunderstood in our culture, depicted as a wandering or lighthearted daydreamer. Yet, like Shiva, that's why I pulled my Kelly. Yet, like Shiva, the true mystic plays a critical role in society, remaining fiercely dedicated to the path of transformation. In order to save the earth from darkness, Shiva swallows the poison of the world and holds it in his throat, slowly transmuting the liquid into nectar. This is the work of the mystic. They do not fear darkness, but rather sit in the presence of it, harness the potential and latent energy behind it, and embed it with light. They are patient and prudent change makers, seeking growth above all else. Unanswerable questions are the mystic's lifeblood. The mystic revels in mystery, in the great riddle of life, dancing with the forces of light and dark upon its wings. Balance. So, Divine Masculine, you are the remover of darkness, you are a visionary, and you are ageless. It may seem that the mystic is inward facing, yet its light beams back to the world with the strength of 1,000 stars, because you know the more work you put into yourself, the more it will show in physical representation. Like any light worker, the mystic must build a relationship with fire. This begins by awakening the inner flame, or tapas within. Tapas within. So cultivating that inner flame, mystic, Divine Masculine. Cultivating your inner flame, tapping into your sensuality, what arouses you, what tempts you, what pulls you towards it, what calls you, what makes you fall in love with it, what is worth protecting, what do you feel like you changing in this world, because you are a king, and as a king you also a mystic, so you like a mystic king. You different, the world ain't never seen it before, so you got to stand in that power and tap into yourself. The more you tap into it, it's going to shine more light into the world. Okay, that's it from that deck. That's powerful. Divine Masculine. Let's dive into the Markelli deck. First card we had was Trauma Nagmo. Aspect of Markelli right there. She looking like she on go. Not in a bad way, like she finna do something. The spiritual cleansing and protective means necessary to overcome any obstacle shall be granted to you. You can trust it. You can trust in what is happening in your life, especially the things that are breaking apart or arising new. Any pain that you may be experiencing now is so much less than the pain that would have taken root if certain circumstances were allowed to continue. And it touches on earlier what I was saying, being vulnerable, even after whatever you've been through, because it ultimately led you to this point. It's ultimately leading you to the best situation you can ever have. And you staying attached to that to the lesser of the situation could have made this whole thing 10 times worse. So exactly what they're saying, any other pain or energies you got to rid yourself from at this time are way less than what they could have been if you would have kept going, if the cycle would have never broke. So be grateful, because it could have been worse. That's exactly what they said. She could have been a whole lot worse. You could have been in the hospital with no legs. Then you really in pain. Then, you know what I'm saying? These folks, whatever, the situation could have led you with no legs. You could have been locked up. You know what I'm saying? But you still here. You watching me. Even if you is locked up, I don't know what your situation is, you're still here. Final card. Shodeshi. Shodeshi cleanses the soul from past hurt. Her presence indicates recovery and a reclaiming of dignity after experiences of being judged, betrayed, or criticized. If your innate being has been put down in any way, or if there has been bullying or nastiness directed towards you, Shodeshi brings healing and renewal so you can rise above and lay claim to your innate beauty and worth. Give it up to God. You know what I'm saying? It could have been worse. You could have been, like I'm saying, it could have been worse. They could have took you through the mud even worse. You could have been even more betrayed and judged and hurt. But the universe stepped in. It stopped it at the perfect time so you can understand the lessons and the blessings. And now it's time to cleanse yourself from the past hurts, because you don't want to go to these new, energy with that. You don't want to bring none of that. You don't deserve to. And the universe ain't going to let you do that. So they're going to make you sit down as long as you got to understand that you have no control over most of these things. And if you give it to the God, if you give it to God, so somebody give it to the God. Give it to the God. If you give it to God and let go, let God, and let him cleanse you of this and all those spirit beings that come through and cleanse you of these lower energies, projections, ways you feel about yourself, whatever the case may be, let them remove you from these, let go and let God. And they got you. You know what I'm saying? They got you. But you have to be cleansed of all the projections and limitations and blockages and perspectives you have upon yourself that are just not true. But you gonna believe they true. So guess what? The person outside of you gonna believe they true. So once you tap into yourself, remove them, and find your dignity and your self-confidence and self-esteem again, they gonna feel the same way about you. Have you feel about yourself. Let's pull out one more deck to close this up. Archangel Tarot. Let's see what the messages the Archangels got to say to the Divine Masculine Collective to wrap this up. Cause we gonna do something. Okay. Cause we gonna, hold on. Cause we gonna do something. Hold on, no. Cause we gonna do something. Oh my God, I can't get on the right tone. Cause we gonna do something. Something is gonna be done, and we gonna get crunk and have a lot of fun. And I say, shout it. She working there, she popping up there, she over there. So it's like I like it. She keep it on and pumping. She got me on and pumping. Wait, got your boy so hot. Gotta hurry up and finish up for it try to do something to me. It try to rain or something. Alright, Archangels give us the Divine Masculine clear message for the highest good and harmony with the most benevolent outcomes. Let us know we need to know for the highest good. Archangels. Thank you, Archangels. Thank you, Archangels. Ooh, the Fool. Okay, justice. Okay, justice is being served at this time. Divine Masculine. You feel like you've been going through heavy pressure, because I know if you listen to me and you understand me, you probably been through something I've been through, and it's pretty heavily been attacked on all different types of levels, blocked from my divine mission, my destiny, from all types of people, family. I don't even know. You get what I'm saying? But it wasn't my position or my control. They try to fight fire with these people. I had to get it up to God and learn why they was doing all this to me. It taught me all the lessons I need to. So when I give it up to God, I let God cleanse me from the hurts and all the pain and traumas that these situations may bring me, and they bring me justice. Simple as that. That was the final card, bottom of the deck, justice. So justice is here, Divine Masculine, regardless. If you don't think it's coming, it's already here. You got to let go and let God at this point. But it says fight for justice and equality. Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up. So don't give up, because justice will be did for you, but you got to be able to pray and give it up to God, and then believe that this justice will be done for you, because it has to be done. It's commanded. Nobody has the power to do anything to you unless you let them. And once they overstep them boundaries long enough and you catch it and you learn how to send it up to God and totally rid yourself, let go and let God, oh man, justice. That's all I got to say. So don't you try to fight nothing, Divine Masculine. Give it up to God and let the justice be served. Pray and play. That's what I got. Pray and play. Okay, the first card we had was Fourth Michael. Insights that come from quiet meditation. The need for more sleep or time off. Seek relief from stress. So it's time, Divine Masculine, get some rest. Like I was telling you, step into your feminine side. Get some rest. Learn how to receive. Relieve yourself from the stress. You ain't gonna always be able to do because you're gonna burn out and ultimately destroy yourself. Look, do what's good for you. Do what's best for you. You gotta take a break. You gotta get a rest. I know that they have made us feel like that men, we are the providers, but they have this toxic way of thinking of that a man has to run himself 24/7 until they drop dead. It ain't gonna work like that unless you want to die. 3 on the clock, as I said that. Unless you want to die, and I ain't saying it to be funny or nothing, but if you don't stop, you know what I'm saying, it does lead to diseases, illnesses, because you won't know how to sit your body down and rest. So at this time, the universe is telling you right now, please have some rest, and they got you. I know I gotta say that differently. I know I can just say that on a regular reading, like, get some rest. And people be like, okay, let me go get some rest. But divine masculine, please get some rest. Do not tire yourself out. It ain't gonna work with you trying to chase. You gotta learn how to receive so the chase become 10 times easier. You get what I'm saying? Because we always gonna want to chase the bag, but you gotta chase it in a way where you ain't really chasing it at all and then filling your lap. But at the same time, as a man, you took the actions necessary for you to get to where you need to get to. The next card we got is Archangel Metatron 0. Hopping into the full energy. Archangel Metatron. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. So see what is calling you. 31 on the clock, as I said that. See what your heart is calling you to. What you truly want out of life, divine masculine. Who you want. Do you want more love? You get what I'm saying? Open your heart. Believe in yourself. Have the confidence. Because once the universe cleans you from these past hurts and pains that might have belittle your confidence, it's time to regain your confidence now and hop into the full position and just go forward. Just go forward, because it's going to lead you to Center Ariel, financial prosperity. So get some rest so you can get some time long enough to get the answers you need to get your direction, and then take the leap of faith. And once you take the leap of faith, it is going to lead you to the 10 of Ariel, the 10 of Pentacles, financial abundance, wealth, and stability. There is so much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promisement of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. The family life you want is coming. The success you want is coming. All the promises that the universe has for you are coming. But you got to get some rest. Let go and let God, and believe in yourself, divine masculine. Tap into your confidence. I know it is so hard because this world is made on belittling us to get us at a state where it is comfortable for them so they can manipulate and use us. But man, you got to stand into your confidence, because that's what they're going to attack as a man the most. Because if you ain't got no confidence, you ain't got no confidence to protect, you ain't got no confidence to do nothing. You're not. It's just simple as that. If a man don't believe in himself, you might well throw all this shit out the window, because ain't nobody else finna believe in him. So shit, you got to believe in yourself. Because if you slowly and surely lose that belief in yourself, get what? Them people around you going to slowly and surely lose it too. Which I feel like it's a bad thing, but that's the universe showing its reflection. But same token, them people will remove themselves when you start believing in yourself, and the people that's meant for you will come in. And then once in the future, not to say it happened 3 on the clock, as I said it, you might one day stop believing in yourself as much as you did when you caught that confidence back again. And these new people that the universe will bring in, I'm pretty sure they'll stay by your side because they know you. Okay, I close this off. Thank you, Absolute Source. Thank you, Spirit Guides. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for this message. I ask you to close this off and remove any energies that may have been transferred or anything else that might have negatively affected this reading. Please send healing, blessings, and guidance to the Divine Masculine Collective and close this reading out. I liked that reading a lot. So I ain't even gonna be able to tell you how much I like it. It's like right now the universe is making you tap back into your sensuality, your feminine side. Remove yourself from all these past hurts, the lower emotions, feelings, and thoughts about yourself, and then perspectives on relationships and all this type of stuff. And then it's gonna lead you into like this whole relationship situationship you weren't even expecting, because it's already here, but you gotta totally align your energy with it so the other half can do the same thing, and also balance both of these parts inside of yourself so it can become a complete whole. Both sides can work together. Other than that, I hope you have a blessed abundant timeline. If you would like a personal message, book me at insomniadreamsllc@gmail.com. I almost said my website, but my website won't be up until like tomorrow or something like that. It's gonna be up, but I'm being patient. Other than that, tap in with me, get a personal message. I hope you have a blessed abundant timeline.